Hello and welcome to the MDG channel. And we're here with Eco. Now you read the title, so let's get to it. So basically, first things first, we're going to start with fertilizer. The reason why is because it takes about maybe 2 to 3 minutes for it to show the information that you just did. So what I need to do is, I did wait on this. I have already done crops here like 5 times or so, but so the nutrients are low. So what we're going to do is take a look at that. So you're going to left click on any tile here. Make sure that you have like an idea of where your plots are, because when you use this tool here called the land claim stake, basically what you do is you want to get in that area because all the plants in this area are affected. So what we're going to do is check this area, see how it's doing. So we got rainfall at 63%, temperature is 100%, so it's 100% match on temperature. This location 63% match because of this issue. Rainfall I haven't really figured out. I am trying to play with it, so I have some trees growing up here. I did see that trees have a factor on that. If you do know more about rainfall, please let me know, but I'm going to find out. I have a ton of trees just waiting to grow, and maybe that'll change it. I don't know. I've also read that not only just doing that, but basically heightening the land, lowering the land, so I did that as well. So that's why my what are these guys, rice? Yeah, rice. That's why my rice is basically down 1 level to see if it changed anything, and it did not. Everything seems to be just the same as it was, so I have not seen any difference as far as temperature or rainfall. Even moisture too. I've heard moisture would change as well, but it didn't. So main factors here is you want to get your temperature in shape. You can find that out just by left clicking a plant. Same with tomatoes. Tomatoes love it here, 87%. And that'll monitor, that'll just change the yield that comes out of it. You might get 1, you might get up to, right now I get 3 because it's doing really good here. But one thing I've noticed is our nitrogen is down to 34%, so we're gonna increase that. And how we do that is with this guy right over here, down at the bottom, called blood meal fertilizer. That is all I can do at the moment. There is better ones later, but we're gonna use this stake here, and we're gonna make sure we're in this tile. And then what we're going to do is select one of the ground pieces here and drop our fertilizer. Now it's not going to tell you what just happened, but I'm going to use like 2 more of these. I used 1 already. Stupid rabbit. Just pushed me out of the way, but now I got to find that tile again. Well, it doesn't matter as long as we select 1. So there we go. I used 3. Now you're going to see nothing happen because it takes a few minutes for it to register. So we're going to come back for that. I'm going to do this one too. We're going to check it first. So yeah, we're at 40% here, so we need to up that a little bit. So I'm going to probably drop maybe 3 here as well. Find a tile there, and right... Come on now. It's so hard to trigger these. And I'm going to drop maybe 3 of these here too. Alright, so that's going to up that up. I think I need to do it here maybe too. No, I already did that. All right, so I'm not going to mess with that one. That one's at 66. Now, why am I messing with nitrogen and not the other ones? Because most of these plants that I have only work with nitrogen. Even this wheat here, this is like the most nitrogen hog. I accidentally made a mistake. So yeah, when you do this, please note that it takes like a few minutes before it updates. So I was like, what is happening? Why is this not working? Why is it saying what it was before? I even added the fertilizer in. That's my mistake, is it does take a few minutes for it to update, and when it updated, I was like, oh god, 124%, all my plants are dead, but these seem to be fine. So we're okay here. Let me show you a difference though. So maturity is also another thing you want to look into. Make sure it's 100% before you take it out, which these are, but these are not over here. So you'll see the difference here, is if it's maturity, oh yeah, these are already done. Okay, cool. Is this one? Yeah, they are. So usually what it was is it would be like 90% and it would be 1 yield. So now that it's 100%, we can get the full yield, which is 2. Same with these as well, 2. And we got beets over here though. You'll see a difference here. I'm going to run over here. I'm going to take a look at my beets. We got 2. So yeah, because here's the reason why this could be different. So we got 3 here. Reason, because it's 100%. And that's because all of this reached 100%, everything is great. Over here it's not, it's 86, so we get a 2. So it is definitely good to check your temperatures. I have not figured out how to get temperature to increase or decrease. please let me know in the comments below. If you do figure it out, I would love that information because I can't figure it out for the life of me. I've tried to raise the land by one, waited, nothing. So please let me know if trees help do that, or if they don't, I don't know, but it's weird, that's for sure. So yeah, that's basically fertilizer, and you also want to make sure that your biomes are correct. So if you do pineapples, you don't want to do pineapples here, you want to do that over in the pineapple area, which is going to be right over here in this weird color here. And then yeah, other things like pears, prickly pears grow over here in the desert, and so on and so forth. So you want to make sure that you have farming areas in other places as well. And you do the same thing with your soil sampler and make sure everything is good. Like right now, I'm going to go up here and I'm going to check a plant and see how it survives. So I'm going to go up to this corn over here and I'm going to use this tool here. So we're looking at 100% maturity 2 we get out of it, and it is 78% match. So we know we can grow corn here, but it's going to be 78%. Reason being because of the temperature. Now, all these nutrients, so let's say when you first get into this game, you're nervous. You're like, oh God, I just watched Ember and he's told me that I have to watch out for my nutrients. Well, don't worry about that, because once you start, every nutrient is about that 85, somewhere around in there range. So just drop some crops. Don't be scared. Get people fed. They need it. So yeah, so just come back to it. By the time you get to fertilizer and all that, you'll be ready to use it. So don't hesitate. Just put some crops down. Go at it. You can even ignore it if you wanted to. I don't know if it. I mean, you don't want to ignore it to a point, but when it's like 0%, I'm pretty sure it's going to be bad. But for right now, you can kind of ignore it until it gets to a bad point. But yeah, I tend to keep it up. Just go over here and top it off with a little bit. Let's go back to the tomatoes and see what happened. See if it made any difference. It should have, because we dropped 3 on it. So, and there we go. We're at 70% now. So we went from like what, 40? I don't even remember, but it was really low, and now it's 70%. Now you'll notice the other ones did not move much, because this one only does mostly nitrogen and very little phosphate and potassium. So we want to use different fertilizer for that as well, which you can make out of the fertilizer. I mean the farming table. It's right over here. Of course, you can get the soil sample out of the tool maker, whatever it is, tool bench, I don't know. But over here is our farm table, I guess. And here's all your different fertilizers. So you'll see commas will do very little nitrogen, a lot of potassium, very little phosphorus, and so on and so forth. The one that I want to use is this one, but I can't till level 5, so we're waiting. But you'll see 2 and 3 potassium, which is nice. And then, of course, fertilizer basic upgrade, so we can upgrade the table, get better outputs for fertilizer, because it is pretty costly on this stuff, which you need pulp and all that other stuff. A lot of dirt. You need a ton of dirt for this. So please note, make stockpile for a ton of dirt, and keep it coming, because you're going to need it. Same with pulp. I think I have like a ton of wood pulp in here. I probably used it already, but I did have a crap load of it, but I don't anymore because I've used it. So I got to get more trees need to be murdered. I usually regrow them, as you can tell, but I'm also testing like rainfall and moisture and all that with the trees, because I did read a little bit about that. So we'll see if that takes effect. Again, if you do know, please let me know in the comments. Love that information. And that's pretty much it. I mean, when you get to tractors, though, I do want to tell you, when you use them, I did read that they will destroy like regrow crops that regrow, basically like pineapples, tomatoes, anything that stays here and then comes back will be bad. So I just harvested those tomatoes. We got tomatoes. We got 5 of them. Also, gathering helps, as you can see. We did a 3 yield here, but we got 5 out of it because of gathering. My level is pretty high up there, so you get 5 out of it. So that's nice. And I want to make sure these are 100% as well. Yeah, they are. Okay, cool. So yeah, that's pretty much farming. We got to wait for these because we're at a 2. We need to get hit 100%. So I'm going to wait on those. But yeah, that's pretty much farming. And if you do have any questions, maybe you'll join us in the server. The community server is live right now. All you have to do to join is hit that subscribe button and join us in Discord, links down below. Love to have you. We need more people, that's for sure. We got maybe 5 or so right now, and we're still growing, so very nice. But yeah, of course, if you like this video, go dragon smash that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. And welcome to the Dragon community if you hit that button. And thanks again to our patrons. Huge thanks to you guys, as it helps me get better equipment later and better content for you guys, and basically being able to make more content, because if I run out of equipment, I can't do anything. So huge thanks to you guys. Thanks again for watching. Goodbye for now.